All right. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our November Valentus kickoff here. And listen, we are tremendously excited about this opportunity, what we're doing over here as an organization. So many people that have never done anything like this before, home based business or direct sales, whatever you want to call it. Um, are just like many of us. We're coffee lovers and got involved in this opportunity. And as a coincidence of drinking this amazing coffee that allows you to experience weight loss and so many other amazing things, you all. Again, there's just so many things that are happening. A lot of people are winning right now. We're going to be honing in on the next 2 months on really what this can do and how it can shape your life. But a little bit about myself. My name is Marcus Brigham. I have the privilege of being your presenter tonight. And I've been involved with Valentus now for about 90 days and really more as an app, as a what I would consider to be more like a coffee drinker, someone that actually enjoys the product. I'm in the business, but I hadn't really kicked my business off like I'm getting ready to do over the next couple of months. I spend my day as a pharmaceutical sales rep for one of the largest companies out there, many of you know. And I work directly with a lot of rheumatologists here in Colorado and Wyoming. And let me just tell you this, you all. I got involved with this industry about 12 years ago and had a lot of early on success, even to the point where I was able to bring my wife home. We bought the house of our dreams. I mean, I was really financially blessed through this industry. I made more money in this industry than I did in my previous industry, and that was professional football. And to be honest with you, though, you all, over the last 6 years, I kind of took a nosedive with this industry and just even my own personal belief in it. Found myself really more on the sidelines, but still, helping out companies here and there and doing different things, working with, different company owners to help out with launching and things like that. But let me just tell you this. This right here, what we have with Valentus, you all brought me off the sideline because I can tell you my own personal experience, down 12 pounds, lost about 3 inches on this product. My wife has hit her goal weight. She too is a coffee lover here within Valentus. You all, this is such an amazing business. And when we talk about the simplicity of what we do here every single day, offering people an amazing cup of coffee, you all, that's exactly what we do. My passion is to really help people really get their health back. You all, when we look at what's happening right now in North America, being one of the more obese countries. In fact, we are the most obese country in all of the world. We've got even young adults, teenagers that are now facing obesity. And so we have literally declared a war on weight. And so what we want to do is allow people through the experience of this product, the Slim Roast, to be able to get where it is they want to with their health and wealth. And so I'm going to be sharing some powerful things with all of you about this opportunity. But number one, why did we partner with Valentus? What's unique about this opportunity? Well, we've eliminated getting involved in a guessing game, or you want to even consider the game of trying to convince people. You all, coffee is huge business. We're talking the second most traded commodity in the world. 83% of adults drink coffee. And that's not what I'm saying. That's what USA Today's saying, what Google's saying. And here's the deal. We've watched over the last 10 years how a lot of major companies have even gone so far to change their logo or even change really kind of the foundation or the culture of their company and really center it around what's happening with coffee. When I look at Dunkin' Donuts, you all, back in 1999 and 2000, when I played with the New England Patriots, my locker was right next to Drew Brees. Drew Brees, my goodness, Drew Bledsoe. For those of you that are football fans, you probably know who Drew Bledsoe is, played with the Cowboys as well. But anyway, our lockers were next to each other, and we would actually we would kind of flip off one week or one day. I would go buy the coffee. He would then buy it the next day. But you all, that was our place. Dunkin' Donuts was literally the place where we would get coffee. And so when I watched Dunkin' Donuts take off the donut logo and replace it with a cup of coffee, I started to think, well, my goodness, are they really making money with the donuts or the coffee? And so as I begin to watch more and more companies like even Burger King up 25% because of coffee sales, they partnered with Seattle's Best. You got Wendy's that completely changed their coffee layout to increase their sales. Subway now opening its doors early in the morning to also increase its sales. McDonald's, you all with McCafe now. Literally, we're talking flat screen TVs when you walk in, has more of a coffee feel to it. You even watch where a lot of people now will go to McDonald's to read their newspapers or jump on their Wi-Fi there. You all, that's the power of big business. And I remember I actually reached out to one of my good friends because before I got involved in this industry, I too was a small business owner, and I had a franchise called Smoothie King. And I brought the first wave of Smoothie Kings to Colorado. And so I had a good buddy of mine named Aaron who had a McDonald's. And so we would always, check in on one another and see how the businesses are going. And I remember asking him about McDonald's. And I said, what's happening over there? Why, with the McCafe, I see you all are, headed in that direction. This is before they completely, literally, closed down all the McDonald's and went in and gutted out the old look and then changed it to more of a coffee feel. And so this is really pre to that situation. And I remember my buddy telling me, he said, Mark, he says, man, I can take anywhere between, he said, as low as 7 to 10 cents. So he said, I can take as low as 7 to 10 cents and I can flip that, man, with coffee and literally it turn into a $15 profit. And I thought about that. I said, if you can take 7 to 10 cents of raw material like coffee beans, grind it up and then turn it into where you're serving cups of coffee and making upwards of $15 per 7 cents. That markup is just, we call it, that markup is sick, y'all. I'm going to be honest with you. I have to borrow that from my kids. As we say, that is off the chain. It is amazing. It is unequivocally the bomb, is basically what I'm trying to say to you all. And that's the beautiful thing about coffee, you all, is it's not going anywhere. People love it. And we're going to continue to see sales just skyrocket. When you look at North America, the #1 consuming coffee market in the world, 400 million cups are enjoyed every single day. Now, this is what got my attention because when I heard about this coffee called Valentus, the Slim Roast, and I remember looking at the ingredients and seeing things like L-carnitine, chromium, what's the other one? Garcinia cambogia. My concern, I said, well, how in the world can they infuse all those amazing ingredients in this cup of coffee that's going to allow you to lose weight? How are they going to disguise it? I just knew it was going to be disgusting. You all, let me tell you something. They hit a home run with this product. I'm going to be honest with you, really hit a home run. And I remember when my buddy Dave Lear approached me about this business, I was a little bit reluctant because I started to think, I said, well, if this company was, founded back in February 2015 and it's coffee, I figured that maybe I might have missed the boat. So I want to put all of you at ease to let you know when we talk about the timing is perfect right now, you all, look at this here. If we look at 2015 in February, $80,000 in sales that month. Fast forward 12 months later, we did $1 million in February of this year. Now, this is very important. March and April, we're talking $1.4, $2.1 million in sales. And then here we go, May and June, $3.4 and $4 million in sales. Now, you can clearly see that there is an upward growth that's happening within Valentus, but at the same time, when you really think about $4 million in the coffee space, you all, that's a drop in the bucket. So I want you all to understand, if you're here, you're looking at this presentation at the right time. When we talk about Slim Roast, if you stop 100 people, the next 100 people, and you ask them, have you ever heard of a company called, have you ever heard of a product or tasted a product called Slim Roast? They couldn't tell you anything about it, you all. So that's my thing, is we have opportunity literally all around us. Let's put this in perspective here. Look at Tim Hortons, recently sold for $11.4 billion. Are you kidding me? So we talk about $11.4 billion. Starbucks, in my family, we call it $5 because we spend nothing more, or should I say nothing less than $5 per cup of coffee. And I'm just letting you know, with a family of 6, we spend about $30 to $35 actually about more closer to $35, $37 every time we walk in that place, okay? So the beautiful part about it is it has socially been accepted to spend that type of money. And so when I looked at this opportunity, and I looked at what we're doing here with the Valentus. You all, here's the biggest thing we can capitalize on. Number one, we don't have to change the habits of people, okay? They can enjoy a cup of coffee. We're just saying to them, if you're going to spend $5 to $6 a day on a cup of coffee, then why not have an opportunity to connect yourself with what we're doing with Valentus and the Slim Roast and lose some weight while you're enjoying a cup of coffee. In fact, let me have my sip of mine right now. I tell you all, this coffee is absolutely amazing. I'm gonna get my webcam back up because I want you all to be able to see me when I'm drinking my cup of coffee. But let me just stop right there for a second, you all. Let me tell you about this cup of coffee because I'm loving it. Every morning I watch my wife. She's in there and she, gets her hot water through her little machine, Keurig machine, and she adds her Slim Roast to her cup and she puts sugar and cream and she's on her way. It's just like just regular routine for her now. And this is somebody, you all listen to me carefully, who my wife, anytime I was ever sent product to try out or anything like that from people, she would never try it out because her experience in the past, she thought it had an aftertaste. She thought it was disgusting. And so she was very reluctant to try this coffee. And it wasn't until she ran out of her Starbucks K-Cups that she decided to try it. You all, so I went on ahead and made her a cup of coffee just like she asked me to do. I fixed it with the sugar and cream just like she likes all her other coffees. I sat it there on her desk and we both work from home. And so, I went upstairs and I heard her laughing, y'all. So I walked down steps and I said to her, what are you laughing at? And she said, I'm laughing because I'm actually enjoying your cup of coffee. So that was the satisfaction I received, you all, but she was serious. And it's been amazing. My wife we ran into some friends that she didn't even know, actually, one of my friends, and we were all talking about New Year's resolutions and weight loss challenges. And out of nowhere, my wife starts talking about the Slim Roast and what it's done for her. And this other young lady, she literally asked us, she's like, well, where can I get this product from? So here's somebody, like I said, my wife, who wasn't interested and all of a sudden got on the product. She started losing weight. She started having more energy. She fell in love with the taste of it. Now she's out there telling people. And I like that because that's what I saw in this company. That's really what turned me on. When I got onto one of the corporate calls and they started introducing, one person after the next, after the next, after the next. Here's what I loved. These were people that I could tell they weren't polished network marketers. They hadn't been in this industry for 15 years and, coming in with all this experience. They were much like my wife. Just said, hey, listen, a good friend of mine gave me 3 of the samples to try out with the coffee. By that third sample, I was hooked. I told the person I needed to order some coffee. I ordered some coffee. Next thing I knew, I said, I got to do this business because I have to share this with other people. You all, that's a home run. When that is how people get introduced to this business, that's a home run, which is why I said yes to this opportunity because I knew that I could retail this product. I'm going to pause right there because that's my thing. I want to stay on that note. I'm actually going to speed forward here to show you some things. Now, here's the before and after photos, you all. This young lady in the yellow, look at this in the midsection. The guy in the blue jeans, again, look at his midsection here. This is the part that I want people to understand. You all, I'm telling you right now, I am almost at 209. I was just looking at the scale earlier today. This has been crazy for me. You all don't understand my journey from being 232 pounds and what Slim Roast has done for me over this period. You all, it has been it's been crazy. I'm looking at Veronica Rogers here, down 35 pounds. Matthew Leaf, 55 pounds that he's lost. You all, this product is a game changer, okay? Couple other things I want to share with you all too. Now, let me go back here. This is an interesting story. This young lady, from what I understand, was getting ready for her wedding. And I like what a lot of ladies do. My wife did the same thing. She always bought her dress a little small, because she said, on my wedding day, I'm going to get in this dress. Well, this young lady, thank God, got introduced to Slim Roast because it made her job even easier. But it also made our jobs to share this vision even easier, because when you can show people the before and after, you all look at that there. December, got in her wedding dress, you all. The rest is history. I understand that that young lady, too, got into business, and she's been on some of the calls, and she actually has a pretty nice book of business that's happening. If Slim Roast was the only product we offered you all, it'd be a home run. But check this out here. We have what's called the Prevail Immune Boost, the Prevail Energy, as well as the Prevail Trim. Now, quickly, the Immune Boost. This is quickly one of my favorites because I love what this product does. Mineral deficiency, you all, has been really connected to unfortunately, a lot of the diseases, the fatal diseases that people have dealt with really over the last, 3-4 decades as they started to do more studies. And one thing that I started to learn is that when you start to look at the way the soils are today, the synthetic soils, you start to look at the fact that a lot of the soils, again, don't have the nutritional content, the minerals are stripped now. We're missing that from our food. So though we may have the habits of eating green vegetables and salads like that, you all, they're just not loaded with as many vitamins and minerals as they once upon a time had. So I love the fact that I can grab one of our immune sticks because it's loaded with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. I can just rip it open, put it in a 20-ounce container, shake it up and down, you all, and I'm on my way. I think about the fact that our immune systems are compromised daily. Our kids daily. You all, this is what we all need. I'm telling you. Next, to Prevail Energy. When you look at the energy space, you all, that's a gazillion-dollar industry. You think of all the people drinking multiple Red Bull cans throughout the day, Monster energy drinks, Rockstar energy drinks, those 5-hour energy shakers. You all, this here is huge business for us. I like the fact that it's not a crash or burn. This is a very smooth, clean way to give your body what it needs to energize yourself. I rip these packs open on a daily basis when I go to the gym. And not only that, you all, we start talking about a pick-me-up. You all, for those of you that work behind desk, for those of you that are out busy doing a lot of truck driving or whatever it is that you may be doing, doctors out there on their feet all day, helping out patients, need to stay alert, you all. This product is phenomenal. It's clean. So you start to think about a product like Prevail Energy versus some of the other ones out there. Think about the long-term effect and how detrimental some of those things can be to your body. I love what we have here. And then, of course, Prevail Trim. You all, this here is a home run. 30 minutes before you eat, you are to drink this product. It's going to help you curb your appetite, keep your metabolism moving fast as well. We're rocking here. Let me just see here, guys. Where in the world? 1 second here. Let's make sure I'm staying on track here. Okay, I've got about 7 minutes. I can knock this out in 7 minutes. Perfect. My favorite part here. Let's talk about the income. You all, here we are, November 1st. Couple of months going to be just huge for this company, and can really be huge for you when you think about all the family that you're going to see over Thanksgiving holiday, Christmas. You start thinking about different gifts, stocking stuffers. You all, if you ain't giving away this coffee, I'm telling you right now, you should be buying, what are those Ruby packs? I think I call them, yeah, Ruby packs, the big pack. I'm telling y'all right now, you should be loading up on that thing so you can just start giving coffee away, because you're going to have people hooked on this. But this is the thing I love about this opportunity. We give you websites, everything you need to build your business so people can order the product there. They can join the business. They can grab information. They can watch movie presentations. It's given to you, a one-time business fee of $20. That's it. Unbelievable, you all. And we actually have our own system. I'll share that with you here in a second. But here's what I like. Number one, I can retail this product. Because it's coffee, I can sell this product like it ain't nobody's business. 25% on the retail that I'm going to get on my website, or I can buy bulks of it, sell it for $30, $40 per pop. It's up to me. But that's my thing is, you all, you can make some serious money here. Now, the next areas, area number 2 and 3, I call it finder's fee. Just like introducing someone to McDonald's or something like that, and they go in and they decide to purchase a McDonald's and you get a finder's fee. Well, that's what happens over here, you all. We basically pay you upwards of $200 every single time that you bring someone into this business. So basically, when someone comes in and they order what's called that $499 pack, after the third one, you'll start receiving $200 every time. Bam, $200, $200, $200. Now, also, someone, let's just say they come in, they just order 1 box of product. Hey, that's not bad. That's still $20 that you're going to receive. So you all, you won't get anything less than $20, but you can make as much as $200 every single time. And I'm going to share with you here in a second why so many people are coming in with that type of package. Now, income areas number 4 and 5, we take a snapshot of all the entire sales within your organization, and we'll pay you upwards of 20% on a weekly basis. So here's what I like. We take a snapshot of what's called the pay side of your business, okay? Keep it very simple. If you do, let's just say $5,000 that week on your pay side, that's going to yield you $1,000. Well, let's just up it. Let's say you did $10,000. That'd be a $2,000 pay week. Well, let's say you only did $1,000 in group sales. Well, hey, y'all, that's still a $200 pay week that you're getting right there. Now, what I like about this is everyone is connected to what's called a success line, which basically means that success line, anything that is purchased below you flows all the way up that success line, meaning that volume counts towards that snapshot that occurs every single week. The goal is you want to get both of your business centers moving, your left side and your right side, so that you have good volume coming on both sides, all right? And that means you want to get out there. That's why I say you want to have plenty of samples. You want to sample your way to success. You want to ask people, hey, I've got an amazing, delicious weight loss coffee. Can I give you 3 or 4 samples and follow up with you? Very simple, you all. Also, we pay 7 generations deep of match checks, which basically means if I brought in Tanya, who brought in Jason, Jason brought in Lisa, Lisa brought in Larry, Larry brought in Thomas, that's 5 levels deep right there. I'm going to stop at 5 levels. You realize that last person I said, Thomas, if Thomas, let's just say you're entitled to make 10% of what Thomas makes. You all, here's my thing. If Thomas earns $1,000 that week, he's going to get his $1,000 check. If you're getting paid 10%, company's going to say, we took a snapshot of your entire organization. On your 5th level, there's a guy named Thomas that you don't know, but because he did $1,000 that week, we paid him his $1,000. We sending you a check for $100. Now, wait a minute. If he's on your 5th level, that means you probably have 7, 8 on your 1st, maybe 13, 14 on your 2nd, maybe 20, 25 on your 3rd. I'm just giving you examples, but you can literally have, hundreds of people that are directly connected with you from a matching standpoint. And that's why people are making 5-figure weekly incomes over here, you all, because of that. It's crazy. I'm telling you all, we have an amazing global share pool. Basically, when you move big packs after the 3rd one, you get a nice little shared pool, and you can actually get as many as you want. I think we had a guy on the team that got 4 or 5 last month. So you all, that's just more money in your pocket. I love number 7. I call it the lifestyle bonus. Over here, we call it the car bonus. Basically, when you achieve the diamond level, you're going to be able to earn $400 every single month that you maintain that level. But watch this. You move up to double diamond. You move up to triple diamond and upwards and upwards and upwards. You can cash in upwards of $3,000 every single month. Telling you, it's crazy. We're going to give you a website that tracks and manages your business, does all that stuff for you. Let me tell you how to get started here. We got 4 different ways. Make this thing very simple. Now, it's a $20 business decision to get started, plus one of these levels here. You got to come in at either option number 1, which is 1 box of coffee at $59. Option number 2, which is 3 boxes of coffee at $129. As you notice, you start to save money. We all love to save, right? See right there in the orange says save. So look at this. Option number 3, 6 boxes of coffee, you're saving 35%. Now I'm going to go down to the last one, because here's the deal. You come in at this level here, $4.99, 16 boxes of product. Most people are getting all coffee. That means that's going to reduce. If it's 45% off, that means for about $31 per box is what you're basically getting. So you can retail, remember, up to $60, $65 is up to you. So you can make $30, $35 a pop on this, okay? But my thing is, what that does too is going to allow you to launch your business, because here's what's going to happen. Please do not order a box of coffee and then send out a text message to people telling them you got weight loss coffee. Guys, that's a nightmare. Don't do that, because then you're going to be going back into your back office. You're going to be calling people like me, people like Dave and Jordan Wright, trying to ask them, can you guys overnight me some coffee? Guys, don't do that. Make sure you have enough product on hand, because here's what's going to happen. You send out a text and tell people I have a weight loss coffee. This is designed to help you all get your sexy back. You all need to get on this product. How many boxes do you want? 1 or 2, 1 or 3? People will start texting you, ask you how much it is. That box of coffee, I'm telling you right now, before that box arrives at your house, good night. It's gone. I'm telling you, the product is already going to be sold out. Let me just, commend, Dave Lear. He's such an amazing leader. Him and Jordan Wright, they put this system together for us called Valentus Dream Builders. On top of the amazing system that we're giving by the company, because you're exclusive to this team, we actually have an amazing promotion that we're going to give you an opportunity to have this system that we created for you. I can't remember right now. I got in the system early, so I've got it right now at no cost. But I know it's very cheap, you all. I think it's less than what, $3 or $4 a month or something. It's something crazy. You all, they honestly did this just out of the goodness of their heart to be able to allow people to build this business fast. And I think, they just welcomed their brand new adorable baby. They have another amazing son. They're just an awesome family. And I love the fact that they're like, look, most of y'all are like us. We're busy folks. We're, Jordan's, she's got the new baby too. And I know I've been there. My wife and I have 4 kids, so we get it. I coach Little League sports. We go and my kids will feed the homeless on Sundays down at the center, and we do a lot of things like that. And that's what I love about Valentus. It allows us to be able to live the way that we normally live, and so we can actually use these systems to funnel people to them and build rapport with them through the systems, and the system educates them. And so what it does, it frees up our time. So then that way, when we talk to them, we're focusing on just things that actually matter. And we can really sift through and find the people that are serious versus curious, or those that just want to get on the coffee. But as long as we're collecting a business decision quickly, that's what it's all about. I love this part right here. Warren Buffett said it best. Whatever the world likes to do, make it your business. And that's true, you all. The world loves coffee. Here's what I want you all to do. We got a corporate call getting ready to kick off here again. This is November. We're excited about everything that's going on. With that said, you all, thank you so much for jumping on our webinar tonight. I appreciate your patience. We had a couple issues. It was not on our end, but the company we're partnered with, their system was having a little issues, but they got it resolved. So I'm hoping that this worked okay. If you don't mind, on the Facebook group, maybe send myself or Jordan, Dave, a little message. Just let us know, hey, the webinar was perfect. I could hear, the pictures look good. Just let us know. We want to make sure we get your feedback, okay? But anyway, you all, we have a lot to come. Here's what I want to tell you all. This is, again, such an awesome opportunity for us, you all. We have about 60 days, you all, just actually a little bit over 60 days for the New Year's here. And let me tell you something right now. This foundation to your business can be set right now, and you can literally just launch it like bananas coming in January, because we all know that that's the time of year where everybody wants to lose weight. And oh my goodness, I'm just fired up, you all. I really, really am. With that said, you all, thank you so much for jumping on this short webinar. Blessings to all of you, and I'll catch you on our next live event, which will be, I think we have one coming up tomorrow, but just stay connected to the Facebook group and you'll have all that information. All right, you all, thanks so much for joining in. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.